welcome back everybody to another VaccanineTCG how-to in the Pokemon Infinite Fusion game. Today I'm bringing you something that is different between versions 4 and 5. In version 4 this was actually probably a bit more straightforward, whereas in version 5 you now have to swim your way to get Moltres. In version 4, I think it's after beating Blaine, the 7th gym leader. It's either the 7th or the 6th gym leader. You are normally taken to the Sevi Islands, where you can catch Moltres and begin another adventure. In version 5 and on, you actually have to navigate there on your own, and you're allowed to do that as soon as you reach Cinnabar Island. Actually, as soon as you reach Cinnabar Island and complete the Silphco in Saffron City storyline. Once you have defeated Giovanni in Silphco, he and his grunts go looking for the 3 legendary birds so he can merge them into Zapmulticuno. I am now here at Cinnabar Island, and I am going to show you where to go to, 1, navigate the pain-in-the-butt riptides that you have to get through, and 2, get to Moltres. I'll stop jabber blabbering and go. So I'm here at Cinnabar. If you don't have repels, I highly recommend you get max or super repels. You also will need surf to navigate this. You're going to head directly south into the little boathouse, and I've already gone through the cutscene, but you're going to have quite a bit of conversation about the boat person's Sea Gallop pass being stolen by Team Rocket. And from there, they're going to let you know that you can jump into the water here and surf directly south, and when you see light blue water, you will arrive at Mount Kindle, which is where Moltres is. So I'm going to jump in the water here. This is something that's very quick to do if you have the surfboard. You don't even have to chat to the water. And I am just going to head... Oh, and look at that. Yes, you're going to want to use repels. You'll probably need like 5 or 6 of them if you do it right the first time. So you start heading south, and you are in Offshore Road, and you immediately see all the currents, and it can look pretty overwhelming. So the first step you're going to take is go immediate left, and then down, and then you're actually going to hop onto the land here so that you can walk down to the next chunk of open land, or open sea. From there, you are what looks like to be trapped in the middle of a bunch of rapids. You're going to go to this middle part right here that sends you directly to the right, and when you do that, it'll push you over to a next chunk of rapids. Now, it starts to get a little confusing because it's a big open area, and it is surrounded by rapids. You just can't seem to tell which rapids send you in the right direction. So you're actually surfing down, and then you'll see this little like L shape, and you're going to go to the far right of the L shape without going all the way. And then you're just going to go straight up. And bam, that sends you to the other half of the little L shape. And there's our first repel. So now we're heading to the right, and we're in this tiny little box. And there is a sneaky little pathway right here. You can see there's 2 rapids kind of just pushing right against each other. You can squeeze through that, in fact, and you are now in another section of rapids. From here, it looks like you have nowhere to go. You can surf up, down, left, right. There's just rapids sending you all over the place. But you're actually going to go straight left from where you came down. And as you can see, there's actually 2 sections to the right and to the left of me here. On the right side, that, if you go up, will send you back to where you just came from. But almost to the end, on the left side, you can go up here, and you're now in a new body of water that you were not in before, and that is surrounded by rapids that all send you back to the beginning. From here, you're actually getting very close. You're going to head directly south, and you're going to start to see the blue water. Once you see the blue water, you just head into it, and you stay in the light blue water. I'm going to use another repel, so that was our 3rd repel we just started on. You're going to eventually get to this little bottleneck area, and that is all it takes to get to Kindle Road at Mount Kindle. There's the stolen ship. You come up here, there's Corsola blocking the exit, which is forcing you to go into the entrance. So you're just going to head up to the mountain if you want to grab this item. I'm on a randomizer, so this item's not what you guys will find, but that is a potential item you can grab. I'm going to head up here, and now we are in Mount Kindle. There are quite a few rocket battles in here, so I will not make you watch the battles, but I do want to show you where to go to at least get to the room with Moltres in it. So let me walk up to this guy and get through this battle. Alright, the road itself is pretty straightforward. You're just going to follow the ladder. Oh, sorry. I miss sometimes. It's a guy thing. And then we have another double battle to take care of quickly. Once you've taken care of that double battle, you're now heading up to another ladder. And I'm going to continue using repels because I don't want to battle any of these randomized Pokemon. And another Rocket Grunt. Most of these battles, they only have 1 or 2 Pokemon. Okay, you're going to get to the north part here, and there's a gate that is closed to the left. So, quite evidently, you were forced to go to the right and battle another Grunt. Now that we've defeated that Grunt, we are almost to where we need to go. So we're heading back up this ladder, and that brings us to, as evident by the slow loading screen, 1 more Grunt to battle, and a little panel on the right. And once she's defeated, you can actually come over here and click the switch. The switch is currently on, so we are going to turn it off, and we're going to head back down the ladder where we came. Now, it is pretty self-explanatory, but like I said, I just wanted to make sure I did this whole video. You can see the gate here is now open, and you can pass through to the main floor containing Moltres. On this floor, you're going to start heading in the correct direction, and you will see in this little cutscene that there is something happening with this epic music, with Moltres and Giovanni. Giovanni is so happy that you found it, or that his Team Rocket has found them. He takes one of his 3 stolen Master Balls and goes ahead and snags Moltres, which you do not get to see, but you can hear. I'm not going to continue beyond here because it really just consists of some battles, but what you are going to do at this point is battle your way down to where Giovanni is. You're going to have to battle Giovanni and Zapmulticuno, which is Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno put together. In version 5 of the game, you're actually battling, it's like a triple battle, but you only get to use 1 Pokemon. So you're going to have Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, all 3 of them against just you. They'll get to attack 3 times, and you'll have to defeat them, 3 separate heads of that one. My recommendation would be to focus on 1 bird at a time and make sure you knock it out, because as long as, like, say you knock out Moltres, now you're just fighting Zapdos and Articuno, and you're only getting attacked 2 times per turn. Whereas when you're getting attacked 3 times per turn, it pretty much is going to one-shot you. I recommend leading with your faster Pokemon to try to knock out one of the heads as fast as you can. Maybe if you have anyone that knows Toxic, hit one of the other heads with Toxic to slowly whittle that one down. It admittedly is not an easy battle. You're going to want your Pokemon to be at least level 50, I think, in order to take it on. But I'm confident you can all do it. Once you have defeated it, it will separate and you'll have a chance to catch Moltres, and then Zapdos and Articuno will return to separate parts of the maps, Zapdos being in the power plant and Articuno being at the Seafoam Islands. Overall, catching Moltres is just like catching any legendary bird. It's a pain in the butt because they have a low catch rate, but I would highly recommend not using your Master Ball yet because there are so many legendary Pokemon in this game that I think you're better off waiting to use that Master Ball way down the line in the post game. That's probably all I've got for you. If you do appreciate my help in these videos, please show it by liking and subscribing to my channel. We are currently trying to get to 500 subs sometime in August, and I'm giving away a Kadabra PSA 9 Pokemon card. So smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, comment anything you liked or what you think I could improve on. I am open to suggestions. Thank you so much, and as always, clap your hands.